Hi, I'm back. Don't ask me what happened and don't ask me how long I was sitting here talking, not realizing that it wasn't going. And is it going now? I can't even tell. Okay, people are watching. All right. So I don't know where I left off, but here I go. I'm gonna finish up seaming this thing. Technology. What were we talking about? We were talking about the Australians having their 6-degree weather. I think 0 Celsius is around 32, right, for us. So 32 would be pretty cold. 6 can't be that much higher than 32. Let me check and make sure. If you follow the 6-day Kid Blanket hat pattern, you don't have to seam anything up because it's in the round. I heard something. I don't know what that was. I'm not getting any comments. Okay, now Jenny's over on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. My internet here at the house is really kind of unreliable. I should have a little tune up done or get a new router or something. I don't know. Under 10 degrees is 3 layers of clothes. Under 20 is jeans weather. Over 22 is shorts and t-shirts and thongs. Let me see that thong. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Is that what you meant? I can't wait to come to Oz and meet y'all. It's going to be so fun. Okay, let's see. What am I doing here? All right, so now I'm at the top. So when you get to the top, you want to bring the points together, which sometimes this isn't really super obvious what is meant by this, but this is what it means. You bring the points of the blank of the bottom edge together, and you're going to sew them up that way. Okay, flip-flops. They call them slippers in Hawaii, slippers. Like the kids had slipper day at school, and like the kids went to school in bedroom slippers. It was really just like those rubber slip-ons, thongs. Flip-flops. Okay, and then the weird thing about seaming these guys up is, and honestly, I would normally do it with a needle, a yarn needle, and not have this extra, but you you can't do it all in one continuous thing. You have to stop, and it makes ends the enemy. Okay, now this point is going to come in like that. And I have to start, let's see, can I use this? I'll use this and to go down one side. I should have brought a pom-pom down. What color pom-pom should I put on? I don't even know what colors I have. Try and do this loosely. Don't go too tight. Feel myself when I try to go faster, then I go tighter. I have one left to go. See, when you make the pattern, it won't have this seam, but this is something you can do with your swatches. You don't want to hang on to them. I'm going to work over this one for a couple stitches, maybe like 3. Oh, well, it's not going anywhere because it's slip stitches, so. Yeah, I know this call was a mess. See, I could have done that a little more loosely. It's a little tight. I'm just going to pretend those ends aren't there. This would be better with pink and not the gray. I don't know if I have any of that pink left. There you go, 6-day kid blanket hat from the swatch. I mean, this was a swatch. I don't know why I did 3 on this one. I don't know what I was thinking or trying to do when I did this, but um, it's probably way too big for a newborn baby. So your swatch on 37 might be better for a newborn. I don't know. This seems really big. Maybe not. I mean, my kids were giant babies, so probably would have been fine for them, but not your typical newborn hat. All right, friends, let me flip this. Swap cameras. Let me check all your comments. Flying Hook Crochet. What a cool name. I'm just checking for comments or questions that didn't come up for me. Not even showing me live. Oh, there I am. You're still struggling with your first blanket. What's going on? Are you in the 6-day blanket group? You'll have to forgive me because I can't tell always who's commenting, depending on where you're commenting from. I can't see your name. So I think you must be in one of the groups because I can't see your name. So I'm still struggling with my first blanket. Whoever said that, could you, yeah, are you in the blanket group? If you are, hey, Melinda, hey, Jenny. Um, if you're struggling, I'm gonna say this. The first thing you have to do is make a swatch. And if you haven't made your swatch, that might be why you're struggling. And so if you started your blanket without swatching, I want you to set that aside and go to the YouTube channel and do your swatch on 37 chains and follow along with me row by row. And then if you have decided that you want to do a different striping effect, then I would watch the swatch along videos for the different striping effects. And then you'll get a little bit more information about snowflake effect and how to plan your blanket. You can't just jump into this one as much as we all want to jump into things without making a swatch. You can't do it with this one. It's too tricky. There are too many little things that can go wrong, common errors that we see people make them all the time. And when you have a chain of 207 or however, you have this really long chain and you get to the end and you show us a picture of your end and it's like, I'm I have too many stitches at the end. Well, your mistake is way back here and we can't even see it because you're just showing us your end. So make the swatch and you can post a picture of your swatch row by row if you need to, and we'll help you out. And if you're really, really stuck and you really can't get it, we can just ask for a mentor. Ask for someone to work with you one-on-one, and we'll find someone close to your time zone that's awake when you're awake. And we'll get you guys together and we'll help you one-on-one over Messenger or whatever. But yeah, the whole group is there for you. Don't be shy in that group. Post a photo of your work and we'll help you. You've helped a lot of people. And the swatch is the ticket. That's the way to go. So she stopped commenting, so maybe I scared her away. Hope I didn't scare her away. All right, everybody. I'm going to go watch my show and work on that Courtney project. And I will see you all, I promise, more often. I always say I'm going to be more regular, and I often fail. But I am in Patreon almost every week on Mondays. Next week, I'm not going to be there on Monday. I haven't told them yet, but I'm going to come in on Wednesday. But I Zoom with my patrons every week. We've been doing that since the pandemic. It used to be just like monthly, and now we do it every week. And you get good night. You get to know, I mean, we get to know each other all pretty well, and we're like friends in there now. And but you get to see all the behind the scenes stuff that I'm doing, the designs I'm working on, and um, I'm the type of person that likes to bounce ideas around, so I talk with my patrons a lot, like, what do you think of this? What would you like? And what do you think I should do? And sometimes the patrons come up with ideas, like Glynis, old boiler robo, she came up with a pocket shawl, that was her whole concept. So I was not planning to do a pocket shawl that way. I did the sideways one. That's how I wanted to do it. But her idea was to do it start it like a swatch scarf. So So that's where that came from. So, and now Courtney has, a little project that it's not little, it's amazing, actually. She has a project that is, like a companion project to the pattern I'm about to release, and we're going to release that together, and it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love it. So, yeah, that's a fun place to be. But I feel like my internet's cutting out again. Just feels really dead. So I'll see you all soon. And let me play my music. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much. Who's the YouTuber that says his YouTube? I love you all so much. Can't think of who it is, but I know who they are. Oh, I miss that little dog bark. It's hard to listen to.